Okay, so part 4, a little bit later. I've decided to take a little food break. I also started rendering. I was actually planning on the rendering finishing before starting recording again, but we'll see how it goes. There's still a little bit left on it. It was Scarlet. Aye, we're sure. I can't even try it yet. I agree, Scruffy. Blast it down. It's true. We do have to be, No, Brown, not so fast. What does Rock say? She thinks, and I agree, that we need to get in there safely.
Stay by me, Timey.
A sword is all it took. All you guys had to do was throw a sword. I agree.
All clear.
Not bad.
Can you tell? Is it really Scarlet's room?
What? Ooh. Aww. Ooh.
Scruffy, come, stand guard. Come on, Bram, get in here.
The mind is a powerful and fragile quantity in the world equation in the eternal alchemy. It can move mountains or it can be shattered like glass. My research has found a thread between the magic and the between magic and the mind. The two are linked. Where there is one, there must also be the other.
These plants are all but dead. She definitely hasn't been here in a long time.
Poor little Timey.
Look, look, look! This is a historical find.
Careful now. You'll pop a gasket.
She hasn't been here in a very long time. This, oh, and that great Glarg!
Language.
Sorry, I didn't know you spoke Etten.
Come on!
What is this
What do you say we
place?
break open some of these crates? One good whack with my mace and...
No, no, no! Be careful. You could destroy something extremely valuable.
We should probably report this find to somebody. Ellen Keel, perhaps?
No, no, are you crazy? You can't tell anybody. They'd come and take it all away. I need time.
What do you need time for? You don't need to be digging in this old junk.
It is not junk.
Scarlet's dead. Let's let sleeping dragons lie.
I found something interesting over here. Come and see.
Okay. Another book. Ooh.
Now we know where she got the inspiration
Shh,
for that weird
shh,
hairdo.
shh. Good. Or should I say, the dragons of nature. Yes, dragons have long been thought to be as much a part of Tyria as the sun, moon, land, and seas. No one, not even the dwarves, know how long they've been here. The Jotun and the Norn both have lingering stories passed down through the generations about the last rise of the dragons. Excuse me. Are you trying to one-up me, Rox? Are you... Is this a thing? Most scholars give these tales little credit, unfortunately, as so much time has passed. It was over 10,000 years ago that the dragons last returned to their slumber. The very existence of these tales, however, indicates that the dragons have awakened at least twice in history. Ancient documents found now in the Derman Priory's collection reveal accounts passed down by other races such as the powerful seers and even the human gods themselves. It's getting exciting! Isn't this fascinating? We hear dragon stories all our lives, but they're usually fairy tales or stories intended to keep young children from misbehaving. Or keep idle minds, you know, working. I never thought of them as part of nature. They are ancient elder dragons, after all. If this is any indication, Scarlet's research into the dragons started early. I wonder what it was that attracted her to studying them. Well, you've got this humongous giant thing which is ancient, sleeping, and everybody pretty much knows that it can destroy anything. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the focal point of quite a few people. Yes, you're probably right, but she wanted knowledge too, answers to life's biggest questions. She seems to have recognized early on that the dragons were part of something more.
She must have been young when she was here. It looks like she was still a student.
I will have a more distinct conclusion later, but my preliminary assessment is that, yes, we're seeing remnants of her early years.
That's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
How long ago would you say Scarlet was here? It looks like she was already studying ley lines.
Not surprising. She was well ahead of her peers. We Asura have been studying them for decades.
But you didn't know much about them.
They are elusive.
Is this what I think it is? It looks like ley lines. What do you think?
Okay, I'll look at the drawing. Mind out of the way. This hand-drawn image is more symbolic than literal. It shows the world as a machine with various moving parts. The pale tree sits at its heart. That's kind of interesting. If the star wasn't in the way. Everything connects to the pale tree? Though crude, it's strangely beautiful, don't you agree? Do you think Scarlet made it? Maybe. It looks like it represents Tyria. Tyria, if you're a Solvari, the pale tree is at the centre. Didn't I hear that Scarlet strangled the pale tree in some vision she had?
Do you think she was evil back then?
Stop
She was
sneezing.
misunderstood.
She had to have always been evil. You don't suddenly turn evil overnight.
What about the branded they did? They got corrupted.
Oh,
Good
boom! Go timey. Go timey.
Hey, watch it with that tail.
Right, hurry up. Get to the book over.
Oh, it's a steam minotaur!
Ow! Do you mind?
Inside voice, please, Tiny.
Timmy, you sound like a harpy.
Yeah, but did you see?
I see.
You're not even looking!
Okay, I guess this is next. Did you see it? Did you see it? It's a steam minotaur. Yeah. Yes, I saw. Now talk. May have been her prototype. It has flaws. Oh, I couldn't possibly explain it in terms you would understand. You'll just have to trust me on it. Yeah.
No one's ever going to be able to decipher Scarlet's chicken scratches.
I will.
What is all this Asuran googly mook anyway? These symbols and things make me nervous.
Those are alchemagical symbols. I'm not exactly sure what they mean either, but I'll figure it out with time.
Talk to rocks. This looks like it was her diary. We get to read her diary. Dear Diary, writing longhand is for the birds. I've discovered a device of Asuran origin that will allow me to record my journal from this point forward, which we got a hold of. Do not think that I am ungrateful to you, but I must continue to evolve at every moment. The future awaits us all, and I plan to be amazing when it comes. This will be my last entry as an ink-splattering student. Starting tomorrow, I am a researcher, an engineer, and a visionary. I confess to a mixture of fear and excitement. I believe I found one of these mythical ley lines, and if I can study it, well, my understanding of Tyria's inner workings will increase in leaps and bounds. Who knows what the future will hold? Interesting. I've never been very magic-minded, and both Omad and Scarlet were crazy. To think that you could see the whole of the world in one moment is ridiculous. Yeah, and some people don't use theirs enough. Wishful thinking won't get you to the trough.
I think it's time to go. I've got more important things to do.
I
You do
agree.
maybe, but I don't. This is the biggest day of my life. Look at all this Scarlet paraphernalia.
I agree with Bram.
Para for who what?
Would. Look, you guys can go, but I'm not leaving. I need to document all this. I can use this to write the thesis that will make me famous.
I don't know.
She'll be okay. She's in a village. She's got a golem.
I guess
Oh.
it'll be okay.
How the hell did that
I'll be
get
back
in
for you
here?
later, Squeak. If you run into any trouble, find a Zephyrite. They can be trusted.
I will. Now stop worrying and let me get to work.
I
Let's
wouldn't
get outta
say
here, Bram.
trusted.
Between the dust and the weirdness, I'm done.
You be careful, kid. We'll be back later.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Oh, really?
Tiny, stay out of trouble. We'll be back soon.
You're right, Timey. It's just us two. Hang on a second. There's mention here of a miner who found the ley line hub that Scarlet was looking for. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe you could go see? She's a Norn named Tosca. I'm staying here. Do you realize the historical significance of this find? Not to mention the salvage rights. I shall take all this as mine. I'll be writing papers, treatises. That doesn't say treaties. Treatises. What? And dissertations. See, I can read two of them. I've never seen that word before. Interesting. On this until I'm 80? Well, no, of course you wouldn't, being you. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm excited for this. I want to see all the Scarlet stuff. And all the bits and bobs. Just because I'm a warrior. For an Asura, this is the find of a lifetime. I was fated to be the one who discovered it. Yes, I knew from the first moment I heard about her that Scarlet's fate and mine were intertwined, and now I shall be her biographer. I only wish I'd had the chance to speak with her. You're a little crazed, dude. Chick. Thing. My developing belief is that she found a ley line hub somewhere in this area. All the evidence points to it. I'm quite sure she was performing research at it and on it. It's so exciting.
Scruffy, I need my supplies.
Right.
Oh, look!
Yes.
Hollow magic is amazing. I'll use it to record my life, my failures and my successes. Scholars of the future will study them. Are you out there, scholars?
I'm here, Scarlet. I'm here.
My black market dredge contacts continue to prove useful. For a little gold, they sell me their scrap iron so I can build my steam minotaurs. I've landed a lab assistant position with Omad.
Can it be?
An intelligent but overly gentle Asura. I should be able to wrap him round my little finger. Today I'm 16 cycles old, and to celebrate, I've been testing my first steam portal with steam minotaurs. The last batch actually made it in one piece. I noted the tiniest hint of intelligence in a steam brain today as it studied one of the portals. Fascinating.
So that's
One in three
how
steam
it
creatures is
works.
being destroyed by my portals. I must find a solution. I have not yet had the courage to travel through one of my portals myself. I need to strengthen the form resonator first. I may have created a new sentient being. My steam brains are mimicking my building techniques, designing their own version of the steam portal. It's thrilling. I finally moved beyond
Scarlet,
steam to
what
Aether,
happened
and
to
I made
you?
my first leap through a portal. Omad agrees that I'm ready for the mind-opening device. Tomorrow is the day.
I saw it all. I saw the eternal alchemy.
Okay, she just kind of changed.
I killed Omad, my
Interesting.
mentor. I am no one's lab rat. The ley line hub is real. I found it, and I'm making preparations to study it. I've purchased a room in Prosperity with some of Omad's gold.
Wow.
The steam brains have shown ingenuity. When threatened, they build steam minotaurs from whatever materials they can find.
Scruffy,
I've used a
log entry.
portal to send most of my steam creature prototypes into Lorna's Pass and Brisbane Wildlands. I know...
Hey! As if you just reset that. If you reset that, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, cool. Shut up. Go away. Go away.
Hollow magic is amazing.
Oh.
I'll use it to record my life, my failures and my success. My black market dredge contacts continue to prove useful. For a little gold, they sell me. I've landed a lab assistant
Oh, well.
with Omad, an intelligent but
I'm
overly
here,
gentle
Scarlet.
Asura.
I'm
I should be
peasant.
Man, if there was more there. But that seems crazy, because I was listening to it at, like, a pretty decent pace, and she comes back and resets it. That seems really... That was interesting. That was really poopy. Find and talk to
Hey,
Tosca
you
the
know that
miner.
weird Sylvari that came through here a while back? Used to live right over there?
How could I forget?
Not here?
Her place is still sealed up after all this time.
Think she's ever coming
Or do I
back
actually
for
have to
stuff?
find her? Tosca. Well, I'm guessing
Too many serifs know my face there.
she'll be in the mine somewhere. Oh yeah. Don't know what they do. Well, peeps are dying.
Is someone there?
Well, yeah, but you're apparently dying. Huh. Oh, or not. Okay. Okay. So where are we heading now? Learn more about Scarlet's research. Find and talk to Tosca the miner. Aha!
Won't you stay a while?
No, I'm looking for a miner named Tosca, and I know you're her. That's what that strange Sylvari female called the pocket of magical energy I tapped when I was digging out in the wastes beyond town. I was mining copper and broke... Okay, that was a little weird. Excuse me. I was mining copper and broke through into an inner chamber in the rock. Suddenly a bright light blinded us all. We didn't go any deeper. Too dangerous. Yes, and you should have seen a light up. It was as if I was Tix and Tox. That confused me. Delivering a special toy just for her. Out of the west. Shrug. But that tunnel caved in just after I told the Sylvari what we found. I always suspected she collapsed and dug her own way in. I can't really find her. That's kind of awkward. I can't really find her. Okay. Ooh! You completed this Living World episode and have unlocked additional achievements. You may now replay this episode from the Journal tab in your Hero panel. Replaying an episode allows you to visit instances in any order to complete achievements. Cool! So we're done? I can't go... Okay. Cool. Ooh. Hi there. I got myself some knickknacks, so let's go ahead and open that one. Did I not get some other boxes too? Ooh. Okay, you kind of appeared from nowhere. It's a little laggy, but interesting. Cool. Let's go ahead and deposit everything. And that's it for this living story. So that's the episode over. It was kind of fun and kind of cool. That actually lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to. Which is pretty awesome. I mean, for the update to be mainly story based so that it can be replayed is actually kind of cool. I like that. My only question is how much it brings with, you know, outside of the story, how much there is actually to play. Although this zone seems to have quite a few events here. With the different tiers of the favours. I've seen vendors offering different wares, which is pretty interesting. You've got the Sandstorm, which you gotta go get those keys to unlock chests. Pretty cool. I might spend a little time exploring the zone and seeing exactly what there is to do outside of the story. And who knows, we might see another video. But this should be a little bit, and if it continues like this, I'd be more than happy to play through the story every time it comes out. And if anything, you know, achievement-wise, that I can throw a video up about, then I may do so. Although, we'll see how things go. we'll see where my attention is dragged, because that ultimately is going to dictate what videos I create. But that was actually a lot of fun. I'm glad that I came online and actually got through that and spoke to a few people. That was kind of fun. But yeah, that's this episode over. So thanks for watching, folks. Good luck and have fun. And as always, I'll see you next time.